about the hit parade out there tonight?
Yeah, offense was outstanding. They kept coming. It's something that we, talked about in spring training. It's great to see, especially the Mets were giving Robbie tough at bats, and we had to stay out there for a while on defense. Not a whole lot of runs early, but when you're standing out there, it's tough to come in and hit. And they just kept coming in and scratching out one. And we talked about that, try to score every inning. So it was very impressive.
How about taking advantage of that early mistake?
Exactly. Well, I mean, you look at some of the runs, obviously the mistake, the first ball Gene hit the air, and then of course we made the error on the bunt,
Right.
and they scored. So that's, in this ballpark, it is very difficult to give teams more than 3 outs.
How big you did to get his pitch count really elevated? How concerned are you about that?
No, I'm not. I'm really not, Mark. I think tonight was a little bit of a throwback for him. He was feeling really good with his fastball, and he was letting it fly, and maybe wasn't pitching as much as he has in the last 3 or 4 outings. And he got away with it because he was able to strike people out, with lots of guys on base. But of course, like you said, the pitch count was elevated. And I told him after the game, I said, I really wanted you to go 7, possibly 8 innings today with the stuff you've had and the way you pitched in New York. But this is what happens when you face the same team your next start. They're going to make a lot of adjustments on you, as we did on Bartolo. And it's tough. They battled and stayed short and just fouled a bunch of balls off. So it was, we needed him to get a little deeper. It would have been nice for our bullpen, but what he gave us was good enough.
Castillo's return was pretty good.
Pretty impressive. I guess we can give him a week off and then expect some hits. So no, he was swinging the bat before, he had to go for the baby, but really nice for him. I'm sure he felt great. It's tough to miss a whole road trip and have all the stress you have about, with the wife and the baby, and then to come back and just get those hits was great. They were all key hits for us.
Cologne had never walked in his career before he walked that time.
Yeah, that was
Kind of a strange stat.
that was another thing we talked about, Robbie and I. That was frustrating. He is hard to walk.
Were you considering taking him out before you got through 5, Robbie? I mean, was there a danger there?
You hate to do it because it's his game to win at that point. But if he just continued to walk people, then probably would have had to, because we're going to let him throw 130 pitches.
They load the bases with nobody out. You actually escaped that, maybe.
Yeah,
To some degree.
I think Randall came in and did a nice job. I think the walk was the only thing that probably he was upset about. The 2 fly balls are fine, but if he just makes all 3 guys put the ball in play, probably gets out with 2 runs.
Is this win doubly nice for you after yesterday's game and this week of ball?
You know what? We've made a real strong effort to forget about the day before, like I've talked about, and start new every day like we will tomorrow. That was a tough one yesterday, but it was pretty much over after the 2nd inning. So we were just trying to survive after that and battle, and you can't, obviously, you never quit. And the guys didn't quit, which I was very proud of them. So I think we had a decent feeling coming in, and our pitchers, were able to battle through the rest of the game and get us through it.
On
So.
the flip side, you got the Mets 4 straight times now.
Well, you know what? That's something that we'll look at the end of the year. But it's nice to win the game and start our homestand, our long 3-day homestand, off with a win is important. So it gives us a chance to win the series tomorrow.
What about Burgos?
Burgos is feeling it.
Is he working his way into 9th inning consideration?
He's going to get some shots at it. We talked about that this afternoon with Tony and Stu and Butch. It's just not always going to be. Barrett's going to get some. Burgos is going to get some. If there's a couple lefties in the 9th, could be a guy like Hathaway gets it. So we're going to match up a little more, and like you said, he deserves a chance to pitch the 9th, and we'll see.
Like to blows away guys with a fastball and a slider.
Yeah, I mean, he's improved as much as any pitcher we've had since last year, and he's worked really hard to do it. Whether going back and forth from Reno to here, he's as improved as we've seen.
Can you share some of the insights you may have got on updates from Ken as far as the injured guys?
I saw that on my phone. Herman played the Arizona Rookie League. I think he had 4 at-bats. I think it was 1 for 3. I think we held AJ out today. He was a little bit tight in his intercostal abdomen, whatever it was. They're not worried about it being hurt. It's just he felt it hitting, so they just held him out today. Hopefully he'll be ready tomorrow.
What'd you like that you saw from Jake at the plate? Obviously coming out of a little bit of a slump.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was not a good road trip for him offensively. So he had some good at bats. Swung the bat well, hit that first one up the middle. That was beautiful. Had the big sac fly. So it's, you play as much as he does, you're going to have some times where you're down. And he has a good attitude every day. He's a hard guy to read because he never shows much emotion.